What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. We are in the middle of our first case, in the middle of the class trial, and we have finally defended ourselves. So now we're going to start to go on the attack. Rather than try and just keep the pressure off of us because it happened in our room and all that, we've proven that it's not us. So instead we're going to try and pin it on someone else, and Asahina said she had something to say. So let's get going. So yeah, how would they get in our room, to be honest? Could MAIZONO have dropped her room key and then the culprit found it? No, because it was Naigi's room. He had to have picked the lock. Wait, really? The culprit used a much simpler method. Huh? Yamada-san is quite confident in the courtroom. To Naigi, how can you be so sure that I'm wrong? Oh boy, I need evidence that MAIZONO wouldn't have invited anyone else into the room. It's easy enough. Service dying message. Why is that? Room exchange? She's afraid. I'm gonna go with that. It shows that she was afraid. It's a valid point. You too, MAIZONO. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter what. Flashbacks to MAIZONO-san. My heart. Even if I'm sure it's you, I won't open the door. Otherwise, training rooms would be a little pointless. So, even if Leon disguised as Naigi, it just wouldn't have worked. I can't imagine she would open the door herself after saying that to me. What if her fear itself was a lie? Ooh. Yo, Naigi getting a little heated. Probably don't want to consider the possibility, Naigi. But can you still say that after seeing this? I want to speak with you alone. Please come to my room in 5 minutes. What? Be sure to check the nameplate so you don't get the wrong room. So that does mean that Sayaka did switch the nameplates then. Or running a pencil over the top page and a notepad in a certain room. Huh. That is really cool. Writing in a notepad leaves marks on the next page. Let's see if I rubbing over with it. Huh. Oh, so I do like that they're introducing new evidence and such that we didn't find. So there are like curveballs and stuff. So I thought when writing in a notepad, you gotta tear out a page first. That notepad was found on the desk in Naigi's room. Unless someone who had been in Naigi's room prior could have left this note. Either the room's owner, Naigi, or the one who exchanged rooms with him last night, MAIZONO. But we're pretty sure it's not me. Chigao. We did not write that. Yeah, look at the picture. It says Sayaka MAIZONO at the end. We could do a quick handwriting comparison too. She's trying to call on a certain person. In doing so, she made use of that no. Maybe that was something she did in the kitchen too. She attempted to call upon them in secret. True that. True that. Oko. Though that doesn't apply to me with my 2-dimension restriction. Even assuming such a character exists, I mean, I think so. I think they exist and they were actually the culprit. Yeah, why do you say that, Celeste? Oh boy. New minigame? What's going on? Oh, we have another non-stop debate. Bedroom nameplates. Okay, let's see here. I'm ready for this. Exchange rooms. Yes, they did. Okay, they're gonna be 9 total points. I don't remember that, or not. That's true. Darn it, I missed it. One of those had to have been it. Huh. They went to my room where MAIZONO was. It's probably because of that. Yes, we did. My room is the meeting place. This is true. I think it's got to be the next one. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like this might be a wording sort of thing. Cool, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's the main fact, and I knew that was it, but I didn't really get which point was supposed to get that across. Yo, this music is so good! The nameplate in Naigi's room was MAIZONO. So that also just encourages that, or supports that MAIZONO actually wrote that note. Owada-san looks so enraged. She just calls Naigi-kun. Leon looking a little nervous there. Who could have swapped the nameplates? It was MAIZONO. For sure. Certainly was the culprit, because they thought they were going into the right room. Yeah. Because of how she said, like, be sure to go to the right room. Yeah, that's true. But I wonder why it was so important to be in Naigi's room in that case. I'm not sure. And so while still keeping the room exchange a secret. Oh boy. I'm in the room after she invited that person inside. Yeah, that's what I'd imagine. Person summoned by that note is the culprit. But we don't know who that is. True that, true that. Yep. Yo, are we gonna have another non-stop debate? What happened during the struggle? If I recall correctly, it was the gilded sword being used, and then she had the scabbard and tried to block with her wrist, and the scabbard practice sort of the scene. Was that used during the struggle? Yes. Of course. At MAIZONO's suggestion. Of course, Leon's not about figuring that out. Practice sword was used to break MAIZONO's wrist. The evidence for that is... oh, wait, no. We should look at her wrist. Because it's got gold on it. See for yourself by looking at MAIZONO's broken right wrist. It's got like the shiny gold gilded stuff. Oh yes it is, Fujisaki-san. It's gold leaf from the practice sword. And that's why all over the sword it's missing. So she probably was looking to work together with whoever this was. Let's exercise this mystery, dude. Let's expose every last detail of what happened here. What happened in that room. To reach the truth behind MAIZONO's death. But first, you reveal that. Non-stop debate. Sure. What else do we need to know? Should be getting fairly comfortable with non-stop debates by now. How about it? That is true. We haven't had to focus yet. But starting with the next debate, your cylinder will be loaded with multiple ammunition. So now we need to choose which weak point and then which thing contradicts it, I guess. Only one piece of ammunition can be used to win the debate. In other words, from here on out, you must logically determine both the correct weak point and the ammunition to refute it with. Yo, this is going to be tough. I'm loving it. Should you reach the incorrect conclusion, your influence gauge will take damage. You can chamber different ammunition by pressing the L button. Oh. By tapping the L button, you can cycle through your ammunition in sequence. And by holding the L button, you can cycle through your different ammunition by moving the analog pad. Finally, if your logic difficulty is set to gentle or below, fewer ammunition will be loaded. But just for this round, your cylinder will be loaded with the same amount as malicious. Hype. I wish you the best of luck. Over and out. Oh, this is going to be good. I'm excited. Okay, so what ammunition do we even have? Practice sword, kitchen knives, and practice sword blade. Okay. Let's see here. Culprit drew the practice sword. I feel like we're going to need this soon. They dealt the first strike. Practice sword, preemptive sight. Yeah, no, that's the case. And then she used the scabbard. Yeah, attempting to strike back. Wait, no. Shoot it. Shoot it. No. Shoot it. Oh, you're kidding me. The culprit even took that from her. And she was killed. Okay, no. We need to speed this up because I definitely just missed. And yeah, we want to use the scabbard. Okay. What's wrong with what I said? Wait, what? That wasn't it? Wait, so what's the contradiction then? I thought she had the scabbard. Oh. The struggle began in that room. The culprit drew the practice sword. And with it dealt the first strike. The practice sword and the preemptive. I'm gonna go for it. Yo, that was tougher. That was a lot tougher. I think that's still A rank though. Okay, cool. It's not possible that the first strike was with the practice sword. Oh, so rather than having the scabbard used as a defensive tool, it was first used with the scabbard on, and then taken off. With slash marks like it was cut with the blade. So that was used with MAIZONO-san's knife as defense. The knife was the only part of the crime scene. If the first strike was with the practice sword, then it doesn't follow for the scabbard to be damaged. I mean, if you're attacking someone with a practice sword, wouldn't you normally draw the blade? Leave the scabbard on and it's just heavy, and in that way, just one big handicap. Could be stronger, you know? You can hit with more force. Then why be the scabbard damaged? What if, for example, they were suddenly attacked with a knife and took the sword for defense? Yo, did MAIZONO-san try to kill someone? That is so not MAIZONO-san like. It wouldn't be time to draw the blade from the scabbard. In other words, the practice sword was first used in defense against the knife. Does self-defense murder still count as murder? Huh, I wonder. In that case, recklessly killing, like, out of rage can actually, well, get you killed. In other words, like, well, via trial. In other words, the practice sword was first used in defense against the knife, which in turn means the first one to strike was the one who held the knife. Oh, so that's why she went out, got the knife, called for the note, etc. As soon as the culprit entered the room, he discovered the hidden knife. Using that knife, suddenly attacked MAIZONO. No. Oh. She scrambled to fight back with the practice sword, but even that was taken from her. Then after breaking her wrist with a blow from the practice sword, he took the knife and... yeah, that would involve a lot of exchanging with the weapons. MAIZONO didn't touch the practice sword. A particular part of her body makes it obvious. Yes, her hands are completely clean, whereas they would have yellow gilded stuff. Some part of MAIZONO body, her palms. Oh, do we heal back a little bit? That's nice. We're talking about MAIZONO's palms, right? It's not like she would have... well, they would have been cleaned, I guess. You make a valid point, Nagi. So whoever was holding it had to have had it. So if MAIZONO had used the practice sword, it doesn't make sense for her hands to be clean. When she fell into the shower. Why would that be her first thing to do? Oh, that's right, because the shower doesn't have water. What? Fukawa-san, please. Is it because I'm ugly? No, it's because the shower doesn't have water running. The water was turned off. Oh, and we're back at full health. MAIZONO died at 1:30 a.m. In other words, nighttime. Water doesn't flow. I've never taken a shower before. Yamada-san's like, oh man, why did I get stuck next to you? You smell like a channeled apple snail. What? Is that a compliment? Criticism? I have no idea what a channeled apple snail is, but it's obvious she's criticizing you, regardless of whether or not you know what a channeled apple snail is. Anyway, if she didn't touch the practice sword, it means it was the culprit who used the practice sword. In which case, the person who slashed the practice sword scabbard with the knife was MAIZONO-san. It would have to be MAIZONO. Yeah, she went out and got the knife in the kitchen. Is that necessary, though? I mean, Leon could have come in and seen the practice sword and figured it would be an effective weapon and started to attack. I don't know if that's 100% true. I guess in this case it will be, but... Seems more like she was intending to commit murder herself. Well, that escalated quickly. Huh? She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room where she was staying. Like, this makes more sense overall, but on top of that, if she was the one who struck first with the knife, indeed those are the actions of a perpetrator. MAIZONO proposed she and Nagi exchange rooms, was it not? This is true. So that the evidence would all be in Nagi's room? Yo. That's treacherous. Traitorous, even. However, using that line of thought also takes care of the nameplate swap. Trying to lure her target to Nagi's room, where she was staying, making him think it was MAIZONO-san. So by committing murder in that room, she could direct suspicion at Nagi. Which definitely happened. In order to do that, she needed to keep the room exchange hidden from her target. Yeah, no kidding. But because Yamada-san is... not Yamada-san, Kuwata-san is an athlete, he was able to take down MAIZONO-san. So why'd she eventually run to the shower. At some point, she must have been knocked down or something like that, and he unsheathed the practice sword. And then it looked like she was going to end up dying or something like that. But it's still far too dangerous, man. Yeah, that's true. That would be incredibly suspicious. I don't think Sapphire Naegi could throw MAIZONO to the wolves. Oh, Togami firing shots. MAIZONO probably selected Naegi to exchange rooms with for that exact same reason. Wow. Naegi getting played. She's the super duper high school idol. Super cute and all. Famed idol MAIZONO. Who's worried when you normally believe? Alright, no need to be a jerk about it, Fukawa-san. Wow, MAIZONO-sama is a little devious. Plan still ended in failure. She attacked with a knife, she was countered by the practice sword, then her right wrist was broken and she dropped the knife. Is Leon then supposed to just run? Because technically murdering in that case is like still murder and could get him killed? She's killed by the person who was supposed to be her target. What's interesting then is like, in that sense, Leon didn't even like commit murder really, like it was more of a self-defense sort of thing. Because Naegi, you might have to sit this one out. Soap opera? Hurry up and decide who's the villain. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, no kidding. Keep your head straight, kid. If you don't discover who killed MAIZONO, then it's all over. For all of us. Except for Leon. I'm gonna find the culprit, but what do you expect me to do? There aren't any more clues left. Are you kidding me? Please. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's go. Debate time. The janitor, Asahina's testimony, and the dying message. The janitor, Asahina's testimony, and the dying message. Oh, there are only 6. So it's a culprit. We're all out of clues. Please. What? We have clues. Oh, wait. Oh, darn it. There we go. Sorry, I didn't load the right ammunition. I totally forgot about that. I would have had that in my first one. We have the Leon message. The Leon message. Still got that A rank though. We're good. Actually, there's still one clue left. MAIZONO's dying message. Dining what now? Ichichi-0-san. She say Nana, not sure. Well, this must be a hint related to the culprit. Yes, because of the left pointer finger. Especially because the rest of her palms are clean. So they do say Nana. Cool. That one chick be able to help? If it's about numbers, the program or whatever. Fujisaki wasn't able to help. But we know it says Leon! Upside down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you tell him, kitty kitty. Korosho. Consider that these might not be. 11 actually look like a letter. Yo. She said something useful for once. Owada throwing shade. My little gray cells are in fine working order. Though, even if we assume the first letter is N, N037 still has no apparent meaning. Unless you look on it backwards and upside down. 180 degrees. Come on, please. Skip the clues and went straight for the culprit's name. Hype, let's get this. Come on, just do a little spatial reasoning. Flip it around. Message is, make an accusation. Where's Leon? Leon, get over here. Come on. Jeez, I must have gone the wrong way. I went the long way around. Keys mystery is the clockwise rotation. If you rotate the dying message clockwise by 180 degrees. The letters Leon. Dude, I called that. Hashtag feeling like L. And then we can prove it further by talking about how he dispensed of the murder scene evidence, whatever. It's just a coincidence. What? An accidental byproduct. She just randomly happened to bleed the letters L-E-O-N upside down and have blood on her pointer finger. Yo, so we are on the move. Wrote the message behind her back while slumped against the wall so as not to be seen. This is the truth, kitty kitty. Oh boy, Leon is on the ropes. I'm the culprit, spell the first thing that comes to mind, why don't you? If you're not the culprit, then why do you attempt to dispose of evidence? Yo, it's time to show up that the glass ball being thrown and all. Like, you know too, don't you? The evidence Kawada tried to destroy. Yo, Kitty Giddy is right on point with all of this investigation stuff. And I'm looking forward to working with her more in the next episode. So, sorry, I hate to keep drawing this out. I'm surprised at how long these are taking, but like, it's action-packed, it's energetic, and it's a ton of fun. So, hopefully we'll finish up this class trial, we'll pin down Leon for this murder, and save ourselves and take a look at the aftermath, hopefully. See how everyone reacts to this, the first trial. Should be fun. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.